G'day, good morning everyone, and welcome back to HSN. We have got Kitchen Solutions. This is a show, I think we're coming to a pretty busy time of year when it comes to entertaining. We've sort of been hibernating a little bit when it comes to the colder times of the year, and now we've thrown out those invitations. So this is now the time that we start, I guess, giving back on those invitations that we've sent out. And one of the great things about Kitchen Solutions is that with our amazing team, our buying team here at HSN, is they've gone out and they've found the very best that's out there. And we're actually going to start right now with a big time customer pick. This is called the Wrap Master. The item number is 43300 is the item number. These are absolutely phenomenal. For those of you people who have, and I've done this, I'm a dad, I use this, whether you've fought with the foil or had a wrestle with the plastic wrap, it matters not, because these are going to be a godsend for you. And the man who's going to be wrapping up everything in this entire show is John. G'day, mate. Welcome.
It's good to be here. You know, this is what most people have, right, at home. And you take this home from the grocery store. It's got this really sharp edge on it, and the box always ends up falling apart in the drawer. Well, what Wrap Master has done is taken the hassle out of your plastic wrap and your foil. So by doing that, this is the unit right here. Now you get two. You get one for plastic wrap and you get one for foil. They're two different units, but I want to show you how this works. On the front here, there's a little tab that's the lock button. That opens it up. And all you do, now this is how simple it is. There's two little openings inside. Wait, pull this out, you pull out whatever size that you need. Say you want to wrap up a little bit of a sandwich. Okay, all you do is give it a flip, push down on the lid, it cuts it off perfectly each and every time, and look at that, you get a perfectly wrapped sandwich for your lunch.
A clean cut every single time, John.
So you pull out what you need, you don't waste anymore. If you've ever done that before, you know, you pull out and then try and stretch it, right? Or try and unstick it from itself. All you do is flip it over, you give it a twist like this, and look at that, a perfectly wrapped sandwich each and every time. So for anything that you need to seal up, leftovers, all you do is pull it out the size that you need, you push down on the lid, and I want you to see this because when it cuts this off, it cuts it off perfectly each and every time. You get a perfect seal. Look, that's like drum tight, okay? You get a drum tight seal on there, and the reason is because you're not fumbling around with that roll where it sticks to itself.
We've all done it. Right. Think about how much plastic wrap you've wasted. Think about how much foil you've wasted. 43300 is the item number for less than $30. Now I want to also point out that right now we have an additional flex pay that is going to expire at 7 a.m. or 6:59 to be precise. So if you love this, I want to hear from you. Give us a call. But more importantly, if you want one of these, again, we've got the colors, we've got the red, the white, the blue, or the black. These will sell out. One part payment, one flex pay. We're going to send this out to you and save all that time and hassle when you've been fighting with the foil.
And that's the whole thing. You know, if you've ever cut yourself on this really sharp edge on one of these boxes, I want you to see this on Wrap Master, because what we've done is completely covered up that cutting edge. And I can lift this back to show you the cutting edge. It's a precision straight edge like this, okay, that does a perfect cut each and every time. When you press down on it, that's what cuts off that plastic. Now this will fit any size up to 250 square feet of plastic wrap, whether it be store brand or a generic brand or a national brand. You pull out what you need. It fits up to 250 square feet. You press down on the lid. It cuts it off perfect each and every time. I mean, it takes all of the hassle out of wrapping up your leftovers.
Look at that. Clean. I mean, at the end of the day, when you're putting the plastic wrap on there, when you're putting the foil on there, you're trying to seal it in, right? So often we're not doing the right job. Well, it's not our fault. The container, the way that it's open, the way it's packaged, so you're cutting yourself. You're getting nothing worse. In fact, John and I were talking about this before. Nothing worse than when you've actually gone ahead and mis-sheared it, right? You've cut it off not quite right, and you then have to find it. You have to find the end. It's like finding the end of the sticky tape. You know what I mean? It's impossible to find.
How simple can it be?
Look at that.
All you do is pull out what you need, okay? And again, this one is for the plastic. I'll show you the foil too. But if you want to wrap up a sandwich, look at this. How simple can this be? This is what when you go to a deli, this is the type of tools that they have in their kitchen.
Right.
Now you can have it in yours. And I want you to see this because I'll show you a couple of really cool features about this unit. Down here on the bottom, we've got these silicone feet. It keeps it stable on your countertop or tabletop. This will fit fit in any standard size drawer in your kitchen, okay? So if you can fit the normal box in there, this will fit inside, but I just leave it out because, I mean, and you pick the color that you like today, you press this open, that opens the unit up, and there's openings right here. I don't know if the camera can see this, but there's an opening here and an opening here, little tabs that allow you to grab that sheet, pull out what you need.
Every time.
Each and every time. You place this down, whatever you want to wrap, place it on top, just roll it, push down on the lid, and you get a perfectly wrapped sandwich. So quick and easy. I mean, even the kids can do it.
Up to 250 yards could be loaded into this. I mean, for those of you who have gone out and you buy the plastic wrap, you buy the foil wrap, and of course it runs out so quickly, it seems to. And you think about the waste that's going on. Every single time that John does this, it's a clean cut, reminding you, by the way, that flex pay is going to expire. The additional flex pay that they've added in here will be expiring at 6:59 a.m. Look at that, every single time. I was saying in the opening, John, I mean, this is a big time of year for barbecuing, things like that. You know, you've got everything organised, you're trying to get yourself organised. Oh, the spuds.
Now, you're not going to use plastic wrap for a potato, but let's move over here because we've got the foil, the Wrap Master for foil right here. And this is, again, it's so simple. All you do is unlock the top of the unit. It opens up just like this. Pull out what you need. Place the potato on top, or potato. And all you do is press. It cuts it off perfectly and precisely each and every time. And there you've got a wrapped potato for the grill.
Awesome.
It's that quick and easy. And you can do dozens in minutes with this. It's so quick and easy. You press. And I want you to see this too, because when I press down on here, I'm just going to pull out a little bit. It's a precision tool. All right, we've put a lot of work into making this precise. You can cut that right down.
Hold that edge right there. Look how close we can get on that. We're talking every single time.
A half an inch.
There's no power here, guys. It's purely the blade. Great technology that's in here. And look, this is one of the things about using, I guess, the wonders of modern technology. Here we've just taken something and then made it so much simpler, you know?
How about this? How about the next time you want to wrap up a half a pizza, okay? Now, you can do it on the plate if you like, or if you just place it on the foil like this, and now you can pull out exactly what you need, okay? Cut it off.
Wow.
All right? Now, look at this. Here's a whole half a pizza wrapped perfectly to store in your fridge. So no more wasting tin foil. No more worrying about, you know, how much or how little you have to use. Here, next time you want to cover a cookie sheet, all right, all you do is pull it out. How many times have you wrapped up like an extra half a foot or two feet over a cookie sheet?
Absolutely.
Because you unroll too much at one time.
Right.
Now you've got a perfectly precise cut. It makes it so simple. I mean, how much easier can it be? 250
yards can be loaded up into this. It doesn't matter what brand you're using, whether it's a national brand or whether it's a store-bought brand.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Foil, plastic wrap, you're getting 2 of these for less than $30. Not only that, the flex pays will be expiring. They've put an additional flex pay on here. And I'd love to hear from you. I know that this has been a massive customer pick. You've been seeing those great testimonials scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Give us a call, $9.98, 1 flex pay. We send this out to you, have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Think about those times that you've messed around with the foil, messed around with that plastic wrap and wasted so much. Look how quickly...
There's a whole plate of corn on the cob ready for the grill. I mean, it doesn't get any simpler than that. If you want to wrap up some potatoes for the grill, you can do that as well. Again, all you do is press down on the lid. It cuts it off perfectly. Because of that, cutting edge that's covered up in here, okay? You can't cut yourself on this, unlike the ones with the boxes.
Right.
But I've lifted this up to show you so you can see that blade. It's a precision blade, and all you do is pull out what you need, place whatever it is that you want to wrap on top, press down the lid, it cuts it off perfectly. I mean, you can do dozens of potatoes in minutes with this.
Every single time, precision, cutting, every single time. You see that? There's no power. In fact, I asked John, I said, what is this power by batteries?
How many batteries
no,
does it need?
Nothing. It's just good old elbow grease, but incredibly easy. And the best part about it is you can go ahead and pop it straight into the drawer as well. See the profile of it, it's small enough that you can pop into the drawer. And so therefore you've got this at your beck and call any time of day or night, and more importantly, not wasting the foil, not wasting that plastic, making sure you're cutting it precisely every single time.
Yeah, and with all the colors to choose from, and remember now, you're getting two. You're getting the one with the foil and the one for the plastic. So
great. So you got the red, the white, the blue, or the black right now. They're all available. They're all back in stock. It's about 6 weeks ago since we last had the last show. But again, I need to stress to you that Flex Pay, the additional Flex Pay, will be expiring in just over an hour. So take advantage of it right now. I know we're coming to the end of the school year. I've got 2 kids. I know what it's like. And you think, okay, fantastic. Maybe this year I haven't been so utilising and maximising the plastic wrap or the foil, whatever. Now you'll be able to do it for less than $30. You'll have it at your beck and call, ready to go. Pop it in the drawer, in your choice of colours, and choice of colours at the moment. Every time.
It's so simple. And now, I do want to show you how to load the machine, because you'll buy the roll up to 250 square feet in the store. It's so simple to load. There's a tab on either side here. Now, this is the roll, okay? And this is how simple it is. All you do is take the cap off just like this when you want to change it out. Any size tube, okay, that you buy in the store will fit over this, and you lock it down in place. It adjusts to the inside here, so all you do is place this over the top, fit it inside, and this adjusts to lock it on there. So now you don't have to worry about what brand, whether it's a store brand or a national brand. Pull out what you need, you snap it over the top, and look at this. All you do is pull out, push down on the top, it cuts it off perfectly each and every time.
So didn't you love that? Because one of the things I noticed about that was the fact that you can adjust it on the inside. So therefore you're going to make sure that you got that tight feel straight away. But when you pull out, there's no more waste. So talk about that fight with the foil, the wrestle with the plastic wrap. It's gone now. Now you've got this, and it's just made something so much easier. And more importantly, you're not wasting, which is so important. One Flex Pay, we're sending this out to you, have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Think about all the occasions coming up, whether you're barbecuing, whether you're entertaining, all those different occasions where you need it. Maybe you do a little bit of catering. Maybe you've got yourself a cafe, whatever it happens to be. Now you've got this ready to go for less than $30, and you are getting a foil, you are getting a plastic wrap. So I guess in the end of the day, we're talking about, what, about 300 square feet? Is that right? Something like that?
Yeah, up to 250 square feet.
Oh, yep. 250 square feet, okay.
And whether it's a store brand or national brand, it doesn't matter. But look at this. I mean, and how much time would it take you? When the next time you pull out the box that you have like this, it always ends up getting torn up. And
you slice yourself.
I mean, I don't know anybody that hasn't cut themselves on one of these trying to reach in there. Yeah. And then how do you you ever done this?
Yeah,
Jeff, I mean,
trying to find it.
Yeah, try and find the end of that.
Try to find the end of it. It's like the sticky tape. You know, when someone's used the last bit of the sticky tape and they haven't folded it over, you're like, who was the last one did? It's the same with the plastic wrap. When it gets all tangled up, all messed up all together, now you've got a precise cut every single time. Be able to make sure that when you're using this, whether you're using the foil, whether you're using the plastic wrap, you have that precise cut every single time, and that way you've got that wonderful precision of it.
It makes it so simple. Again, all you do is press. Now, if you're going to be doing something like chicken, okay, you don't have to use your hand. If you're touching chicken, you don't really want to touch anything. Look, here's how easy it is. I can press down with my elbow. I mean, it's that precise, and it does that good. It works that simply. And again, pull out what you need. If you need 20 feet, you can pull out 20 feet. If you only need, 8 inches, you can use 8 inches. And
in fact,
press
think
down
about
the top.
Think about those larger platters, when you are entertaining, whether you're taking something out to the barbecue, maybe you're taking something out to the outdoor patio area, and you've got those larger platters to be able to cover. I know what it's like when you've got the other box, right? Oh, yeah. You've got this box, you're wrestling with this box, you're trying to make sure that you get the right cut, you're trying to get enough of the material out.
Right.
Now you've got this. You've got 2 of these for less than $30. It can fit into the drawer because it's the same profile as for a drawer, fit into a drawer, but you've got that precise cut every single time. A customer pick for very good reason. Try it, put it to the test and see how amazing it is with both foil and plastic. Remember, the Flex Pay is going to expire at 6:59 a.m. Take advantage of it. It's $29.95. We've got 3 Flex Pays that are on there. Jump on the phone line. John, that was awesome.